Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So we have the patch preview video for 173 and there is a lot of information to unpack in this. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Let's get into it.
Magister, welcome to the version 173 patch preview. The Grand Timeless Gala is almost here. This update brings Rolan, the first crown, the new Clash of Glory mode, the Dream Hunt challenge, and plenty of free rewards and stylish new looks. Let's get right into the highlights. 2 new heroes will arrive in the first half of version 173. First, we have Rolan, the first crown. He was the first king in Esperia's history. In the darkest days of the Divine War, he took up his blade and laid the foundation of the Lightbearer Empire. Now he wanders the streets of Savannah as a talking little fox, hiding sharp wisdom behind careless jokes as he silently watches over the kingdom he built. Next, Voracia, the Feast Weaver. Voracia is Savannah's most sought-after Mauler chef. Elegant and composed, she has a discerning palate and exacting standards for ingredients and flavor. She knows what her guests want before they say a word, and even at the busiest hours, she keeps the kitchen running perfectly. Celestial hero Rolan and Mauler hero Voracia will both be available after the version update. In the second half of the version, a new crossover will begin. 2 mysterious heroes will arrive in Esperia from another world.
Okay, so on day 1 of the new patch, we're gonna get King Rolan and Voracia. Everyone's looking forward to King Rolan because people have been saving, thinking that, Celestial support is probably gonna be meta for PvE content. Now, they also say the collab, the crossover will be coming in the second half of this patch. The final patch, or actually 173, is only gonna be around a month-long patch because then there will be 174 as well before the season ends. And so I actually think the crossover is going to be coming potentially 20th August or somewhere around that range, which is actually pretty soon.
More crossover details will be revealed later, so stay tuned.
Okay, we got a promo code GRANDCELEBRATION. There's going to be 500 diamonds. Get that entered.
To celebrate it, we've prepared a whole series of themed events for you to enjoy. Introducing a new guild mode, Clash of Glory.
Now, the first thing we have to talk about is when you look at the rewards here, isn't it very similar to the rewards of Clash Fronts? People are thinking that Clash Fronts is actually going to be completely replaced by this game mode, Clash of Glory, at least for this Phase 3. Because when we looked on the calendar, there was no Clash Fronts indicated, but Clash of Glory was there instead. And if the rewards are going to be basically similar, but also adding in Slumber Essence, it's just kind of like going to be replacing Clash Fronts. Anyway, let's watch more.
You and your guildmates will join a real-time battle and fight for glory and resources. After the event begins, guilds will go through stages such as schedule selection, matchmaking, and battle preparation. Guild members can form up to 5 hero teams in advance and prepare their strategies before the battle begins. Once on the battlefield, you can see the territory each guild controls, the statues, and crystal resources. Statues are the core objectives of the battle. Guild admins can declare war, set up defenses, and lead members in pushing the front line forward. When battle begins, members will fight in real time around key statues.
Okay, as you guys can see here, there are going to be statues and crystals in the zones, and probably control of them is going to generate resources or generate points, which will actually probably determine who is the winning guild at the end of it. There are going to be battles, real-time battles, it seems like, for the statues, but the crystals are going to be maybe at different times of the day.
They can also defend or raid crystal sites to compete for resources. Members who are not assigned to combat teams can still support guildmates through logistics and share in the victory rewards.
Okay, through logistics. So basically, what I wanted most importantly from this mode is I wanted participation from your entire guild, all 90 members. Now, already is off to a bit of a bad start because it says that those who are not participating in combat, non-combat members. So I don't know what they're going to be doing to actually contribute to your guild, because I really wanted every single guild member to be a combat member. I think that is just more engaging and also more, it's involving the whole community. Even if, for example, there are, it said earlier, some players will be up to 5 teams, fine, but then have the other members at least contribute 3 teams or something. Like, I really want all member participation. That's important to me, and I think important for the game. Regardless, if that is not the case, if they can't participate in combat, I want them to do something that is actually somewhat interesting of a mode, rather than, for example, like the betting type stuff which was happening in Supreme League, which so we'll have to see about this.
After each round, the system will display the results, territory changes, and battle replays, allowing all guild members to see the results clearly. Gather your allies, plan your strategy, and secure your guild's next victory.
If you guys look at it here, the reward is exactly the same as a Clash Fronts reward, and so I'm pretty sure that this is just going to be entirely replaced in Clash Fronts.
Gather your allies. Dream Hunt, a new challenge.
Okay, now moving on to the next topic, Dream Hunt. This is something we have definitely been anticipating. Let's break it down.
Event is coming soon. 5 bosses will be available each week. You will need to set up a team for each boss and challenge them in a fixed order.
Okay, guys, this is not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for it to be 2 bosses or at most 3, because you have to understand that you're going to set up a fixed formation for all 5 bosses. That's 5 teams of 5. Even for players who are long-term players, have almost every hero built, even for that, it will be difficult to come up with 5 strong teams. And I just do not think we're at a point in the game's basically life cycle and age of the game to have 5 sets of teams. And especially newer players, I don't know what they're going to do. So I was hoping for it to be much more like Titan Reaver, like 2 bosses, or at most 3, even if you wanted to do that, but just have, like, the speed killing, which is what is going on. It's going to be a speed killing, basically, game mode, and the quickest you can kill the bosses, that's going to give you overall score. But having to need to make 5 teams for 5 different bosses in a row, I don't think we're at that level yet. I know in AFK Arena they have 5 different bosses in a row, but AFK Arena is like 4 or 5 years older than AFK Journey, like a 6-year-old game. And so yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts.
Each battle has its own time limit. Defeat 1 boss to move on to the next. The game records your clear time for each battle, then adds up the total time after all 5 battles are finished. Your final ranking is based on the total clear time across all 5 battles, and the results will count toward your weekly district rankings. The available bosses change every week, with different buffs added to open up new team-building choices and speedrun strategies.
So that definitely is nice, different buffs opening up, different bosses. Definitely it will be interesting. However, it's going to be a weekly thing, just like how it is in AFK Arena. I don't know if anyone has played AFK Arena, but basically, it is like the Nightmare Corridor mode in AFK Arena. Now, it's going to be weekly ranking, weekly rewards, potentially. There are Slumber Essence, Twilight Essence here. I don't know how much you can obtain from this mode. And then there's a fixed number of diamonds as well. But yeah, you will have to use different heroes across each team. As you guys see here, you won't be able to, like, repeat using the same heroes. And so, like, it will be interesting in a way, because some, like, old meta heroes like Odie even potentially could make a comeback when you get really desperate on some of your later teams. But, like, I just think 5 teams is just way too much. 5 bosses for the majority of players.
Magister, take on powerful bosses and put your team-building skills to the test. Festive presents will also begin. Complete consecutive logins during the new version to claim great rewards. On the day of the Timeless Gala celebration, even bigger rewards will unlock. Don't miss them!
So you'll see a Celestial Hypogean chest right at the end, but you'll have to be patient. It'll take 7 days, so, like, if you want King Rolan fully built up on day 1, you won't be able, but this chest will have King Rolan in it, right? So it'll be better for you to wait those 7 days and get that final copy that you need for King Rolan. Yeah, because he will be contained in that chest.
A new event, Crafter's Venture, is coming soon. This is a relaxed but strategic work.
Now, I am most excited for this Cyran skin. I think it looks awesome, and Cyran is just a cool hero in general, and really nice frame as well. I like that frame.
Workshop Building Challenge. Each session begins with basic buildings. Through a series of choices, you'll expand your deck, upgrade buildings, and gradually create your own production chain. Buildings can produce, consume, or convert materials. The combinations you create and the strategies you build around them will determine your final points. You can earn rewards based on both your total points and your highest single session points. Keep playing to unlock more buildings, titles, and other rewards. Build your own workshop and put it to work.
I mean, seems pretty interesting of a game mode. Like, I don't know exactly how it's gonna work, or I don't fully understand all the rules of this so far, but I think it'll be pretty interesting, pretty basic sort of event game mode when it comes out. But I like it rather than just like a completely boring event that doesn't have any gameplay. This is at least some content, and I do like that.
A themed event for celestial hero Rolan is coming soon. Complete quests to earn stellar crystals and exclusive temporal essence rewards. The last Primal Lord of the season, Doomward Phantom, is here. Doomward Phantom turns the rules of battle against you, constantly disrupting your attack rhythm. This boss's battlefield follows a special rule known as inversion. All damage you deal to Doomward Phantom restores its health instead, while
What? All damage you deal to the Phantom, it heals it instead? What is that?
all healing and shields you create are turned into damage against it.
Oh my, this is gonna be crazy. You just need to have healers and shielders on your team. Is Smokey gonna come back? Smokey, Coco, who else? Like, it's gonna be like those, the Verdict Shield, Arcane Labyrinth team comps. Coco, Mikola, things like that. Wow, this is actually a crazy mechanic for a Primal Lord, but that will definitely be interesting. Now, it's probably setting up for King Rolan. King Rolan is gonna have an HP increase. He does have big healing, burst healing as well. So I think this is actually going to be kind of a boss, maybe to persuade you into recruiting for King Rolan if you weren't already. But yeah.
When Doomward Phantom declares the power word, aggression, all its enemies gain energy faster, and the damage converted by inversion increases. In exchange, all its enemies take damage every second. Doomward Phantom also attacks several of the weakest enemies and periodically deals damage to all enemies on the battlefield. Magister, be sure to form your team wisely before taking on this master of twisted rules.
I like the design of the Primal Lord. It's like a griffin type, but with the tombstone as its head. I actually think it's pretty cool. Like I want it as a Phantomal in a future season.
This master of twisted rules. Upgrade. After the upgrade, Cecia gains extra initiative.
Cecia and Berial are getting Enhanced Force Upgrade. Now, I don't think this is gonna be enough for either of them, considering how weak they already are, but let's see Cecia.
Energy. While the binding effect from Tangled Agony is active, Cecia gains extra initial energy. While the binding effect from Tangled Agony is active, Cecia steals some of the hit enemy's basic stats every second up to a set limit.
So increase initial energy, number 1. Number 2, she is going to steal stats after she casts her Mr. Carlisle and they're binded. She's going to steal a portion of their stats every second. And you can see that she's getting a lot and they're getting reduced. But honestly, guys, I mean, initial energy is interesting, but like her summon, Mr. Carlisle, is not impactful enough as of right now. I don't think this is going to be good enough for her, but let's see.
The stolen stats are also shared with Mr. Carlisle. After Berial's Enhanced Force upgrade, Shadow Reflection triggers more frequently for each hero. After Berial summons a Shadow for the first time, both Berial and the Shadow cause greater energy loss to enemies.
Both Berial and the Shadows cause greater energy loss to enemies. I see 60 energy being reduced over here.
After a certain number of Shadows have been summoned, Shadows will no longer lose health.
270 energy down. Okay. So greater energy reduction from the Shadows is interesting. Definitely. I still think the major problem with Burial is if you're facing an enemy that has a grouped up team, you're not going to get any isolation value. And then what is Burial actually doing? I think actually most importantly, what Burial needs and kind of what he needed in his Supreme Plus upgrade is to have some form of irresistible fear and like causing enemies to wander in various different directions. I think that is really going to be the only way anything can be done here. But I do see some sort of frighting going on, so I want to watch exactly what's happening here again.
Enhanced Force upgrade, Shadow Reflection triggers more frequently for each hero.
Okay, the Frighten is only after he casts his ultimate, and Burial is going to take a while to charge up his ultimate, so that's not enough. You needed like beginning of battle AoE dispersal of the enemy team. Then I could definitely see something, but yeah, this is not. Honestly, I don't think there's enough. Burial, rest in peace for good this time.
After a certain number of shadows have been summoned, shadows will no longer lose health over time. More regular events will also open throughout the version. Be sure to check them out. An invitation from Evie draws you back to a royal court where power games unfold. New clues are emerging in the shadows of Savannah, and this time, the answer may lie in a past no one wants to talk about. A chance encounter at the edge of the hunting grounds, a lost diary. Those buried words and forgotten dreams begin to reveal the first meeting between Orion and Kazim. The truth remains shrouded in mystery, but a forgotten past is slowly coming to light. The chit-chat system is getting improved. To make guild coordination in Clash of Glory smoother and easier, we're improving the chit-chat feature.
Yeah, I mean, the chat, honestly, this is one of the major problems in AFK Journey right now. Like, sometimes messages you send to people who are offline, they don't load when they log in, like private messages, and then guild messages, there's a lot of spam there. It's really hard to keep track of conversations, and sometimes when you're like trying to load up previous conversations, it just bounces back to your current conversation and things like that. I definitely think the chat needs to be heavily improved. It will be a great quality of life thing. It seems like, I don't know if this is just for the guild expedition, like the Clash of Glory event, or if it will be in general, but at least something is better than nothing.
You can quickly send short messages, preset phrases, or emojis during battles, rallies, and movement. They appear as speech bubbles above your character, bullet comments at the bottom of the screen, and other quick prompts. With chit-chat, nearby guildmates can quickly share their plans and stay aware of battlefield updates, making real-time coordination smoother. We are also bringing improvements to the guild feature. New member onboarding will be smoother, and guild members' like records will be easier to view, helping guilds stay active and connected. With a celebration almost here, a wide range of fresh summer skins is on the way.
Good skin, and I'm glad it's going to be free-to-play friendly for everyone who participate in that event.
Complete timeless gala events to get Cyran's new skin, Midnight Hymn, for free. Evie's new skin, Starry Slumber, can be purchased with Velvet vouchers in the Velvet.
Also a cool skin. There's also a cool skin. I don't understand why it is slum. Did she have anything in the story? I always skip the story, by the way. Is it anything that she's always sleepy or tired or something? I don't know, it seems kind of random to me, but cool skin. Probably one of the best Velvet Voucher skins there has been, because again, this is free to play accessible as well.
Store. Peggy's new skin, Scarlet Decree, will be available in the cosmetics shop.
Nice, interesting skin. I think I will buy it. Like, I don't buy all of the cosmetic. Like, this is probably going to be like 350 Dragon Crystal type of skin. I didn't buy the Pheromore one, but I probably will buy this Peggy one. I do like it, and more of a fan of Peggy compared to Pheromore right now.
Join the spending event to get Kulu's new skin, Neon Riot.
Yeah, so a lot of people like this. I mean, it is very similar to characters in other franchises, maybe, but yeah, this is overall a cool looking skin. Definitely it does suit Kulu, and it will be in the spending event, which probably means there's going to be another, like, mythical point accumulating event. And if you get up to, in the past it was like 5,000 mythical points over the course of the event, which is like $170, then you would unlock the skin. It probably is going to be based off of that. But yeah, this is a cool skin for Kulu. And yeah, I'll be getting it because all these spending event skins, I do get it because you can buy whatever you want, value purchase in the game. It just has to come up to that total amount in that event period. You don't have to actually purchase the skin outright, right? Like the Rosy Cosmetics, which I don't do.
Mehira's new couture skin, Pristine Malice, is here, where flawless white is painted in the hues of desire.
Okay, so Mehira skin, this is gonna be Rosy Cosmetics. Honestly, I feel like it's a bit overboard. That's my honest opinion. But I'm sure it is going to be a fan favorite skin. I like the idea of her wings and then the bats, like I don't know what it is, water type elements, but yeah. It is a good skin, but Rosy Cosmetics are out of reach for, at least for me.
Several new outfits will also be released. Twin Star Groove will be available.
Why does he kind of remind me of a Mauler character? When he has his look, he looks like Soren or something.
In Fabled Road. And Rainy Vigor will also be available in Season Noble Pack.
I like this one more. And it's in the Noble Path. But yeah, I like this cosmetic more than the previous one.
The Cerulean Raiment and Velvet Spectacle sets will be available.
I like this one too. This is actually really nice. This is I guess in the Velvet store. Pretty nice. It matches the Peggy purchasable skin. Kind of like the Nutcracker type of like the Damien, like the old Damien skin as well.
In the Velvet store and cosmetics respectively. Check out the latest work in.
Wow, that is really cool. This is really cool. Definitely like the one eye type of thing. I've never seen anything like that. Although it would shroud your face, so probably like I wouldn't, like for long term I wouldn't want it. But and as for the actual garment, it does look remind me a lot of the VIP 20 outfit. Very similar to that, but these back pieces look pretty big. Look pretty like it's wings or something. I don't know.
Rosy Cosmetics, Oathbound Wings. Sacred wings cradle golden light, and silence follows wherever they pass. A variety of character cosmetics and hero skins will also return for a limited time. Don't.
Oh, skins are coming back. But wait, I think I have all of these skins. These are not the skins I wanted to come back. I wanted like. I don't even know what I actually want, but I did miss out on some.
Miss it, Magister. New hero headgear will also be added. Reach the required hero affinity to claim.
Honestly, I think King Rolan headgear is probably the best of all time because it has a crown on it. There's no other character that has a crown on it, so that's really cool. I like the King Rolan headgear.
Headgear for the new heroes, Rolan and Voracia.
Okay, so we have all the rewards. Let's just see if there's any final tidbit. Potentially, we need some information about the collab.
That's all we've got for you on the version 173 patch. Thank you, Magister, for walking this journey with us. We hope you enjoy the celebration and make more wonderful memories with us. Until we meet again.
Okay, that is it. August 6th is when this is all going down. King Rolan and Voracia are going to be coming, as well as this other content going to be rolled out. The collab crossover should be towards the second half of this patch, which is going to be around late August is the expected for that. And yeah, I mean, interesting information here. A lot of things. I just hope that the Clash of Glory, which is the guild event, which seems to be now completely replacing Clash Runs, I wanted to have good member participation for all 90 members, making everyone feel like they're contributing a meaningful amount and also giving them engaging content, even if they're not going to be battling. I think that is very essential, and I'm going to keep talking about that. Because that's really important to me and just I think for the game's health. Now, apart from all of this, we have, what else major? The Dream Hunt is going to be big. I don't like the fact that they're going to be 5 bosses here. I think that is way too much for a lot of players to actually create teams for. I was looking at 2 bosses, maximum 3. That was kind of like the sweet spot because, like, I'm already thinking, how am I going to make 5, like, how am I gonna make a guide with the teams for 5 different bosses, for 5 different teams for different levels of players? That's gonna be insane, and I really think it's gonna need like basically everyone just trying things out for themselves when you're so limited on options. So I think this is a bit too hasty to have 5 bosses rather than like 2 or 3 at the current age of AFK journey right now. Apart from that, I mean, I do like this event. I think it's hopefully going to be some engaging actual gameplay or content in order to unlock your rewards. Really nice rewards here as well. And of course, the Cyran skin for free is really good. I'm really happy about that. And then you have some Supreme Plus skill upgrades. I'm honestly not I don't think they're going to change much. And then Chit Chat feature getting improved, which was desperately needed. And then you have all of your skins over here. So yeah, overall, I mean, pretty nice patch preview. A lot of information here. I'm looking forward to the newest patch. Let me know what you guys thought about all of this in the comment section down below. Is there anything else that I missed? Feel free to let me know. And what are you most excited for? But thank you guys all so much for watching. That's gonna be it for this video. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Firelight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video and a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.